opportunity to say a very big thank you to you all that has been supporting me on this channel. Despite that I am new here, despite I am not perfect, you guys has been so patient with me. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you all. Even with the few subscribers that I have, you all viewed my content, you all viewed my videos. I want to say a very big thank you to you all. God bless you all. So please, if you are new on my channel, I would like you to click on that subscribe button, and also don't forget to turn on the notification bell so that any moment I upload a new video, you will be able to be notified. Thank you all for your patience. So today I am going to start by drafting out the pattern that will be needed for this blouse. It is called a corset blouse with cup. So I'm gonna start by drawing my first line, which will be my shoulder line. I'm gonna start by drawing my first line, which will be my shoulder line. So my second line, I am going to use the measurement of my client to get my second line, which is the upper bust line. I want to make this clear. If you want to make this blouse, please make sure you take the accurate measurement. Make sure you are very careful about measuring your client. So this above bust line is very, very important, because some of these blouses that I see on the internet, some after making it, the person will be struggling to be pulling the blouse up because it looks skimpy or it's not well covered. So I measured my client how she wants her cup to be covered. So, and I measured 15 centimeter, which I am going to mark at this level. It is very, very important. This upper bust line is very, very important while making this blouse. Then from the shoulder down to the armhole, I have 18 centimeter, and I am going to draw out the line. I've already measured it and make some mark so that we can be very fast on this tutorial. So from the shoulder line down to the bust point line, I have my 23 centimeter, which I am already drawing out the line. Then from shoulder down to the under bust line, I have 30.5 centimeter, and I will draw out the line. So the half length of the blouse is 38 centimeter. And I'm going to draw the line. So our horizontal lines are ready. I have my shoulder line, I have my upper bust line, then I have my armhole line, then the bust point line, I have my under bust line, then the half length of the outfit. So the next step to take from this starting line, I'm going to take my shoulder measurement. According to my client measurement, I have 18 centimeter as the shoulder measurement, and I am going to as well mark the standard neck width, which is 7.5, and I will connect it to the armhole line that I have here. My armhole is 18 centimeter as well, so I will connect from up here down to this part. So the next thing to do is to connect the standard neck width to my shoulder slope. I'm going to take 2 centimeter as my shoulder slope here, and I will make a connection. Then I am going to measure from the center front at this point. I'm going to measure from this center front. I'm going to take 10 centimeter, and I will go down to the half length of the outfit and measure 10 centimeter, and I will make a line. This line is for the nipple to nipple. That is it. From nipple to nipple. So that is what I measured. From the center front to the side, I measured 10 centimeters and I connected the line. Then the next thing to do is from this upper bust line, I am going to take 1 centimeter for us to achieve the depth of our neck. How deep you want your neck, it depends on your preference, and I will come down by 5 centimeter. I'll come down by 5 centimeter. This is where it's supposed to end, but I am going to take the line down to this part. The reason is, let me take 1 centimeter, not 2 centimeter. I'm going to take 1 cm, taking 1 cm, and I will come down to this part. I will take 1 cm. So I am going to connect it with my ruler. The reason why I am taking 1 centimeter is for it to come out perfect. So I'm going to take the line down. Then the depth of the neck is what we are going to achieve now. The depth of the neck, I am going to take 5 centimeter, which is at this level. I have a reason for extending the line down to this part. It will help us when we want to connect to under our bust. So there is a reason why I extended it. So for this depth of the neck, I am going to connect it to the center, to this part. So I'm going to differentiate that with a red pen so that you will understand very well what I am trying to achieve. So this is our depth of the neck, and this is the width of our neck. So this is it. So there's a reason why I extended this line, which you will see in the future. So the next thing to do is to measure from the under bust. I am going to take 2 centimeters on each side before the bust, before this line and after this line for our dart, and I will go down to the half length line and measure the same thing, 2 centimeters on each side. Then I will come to the bust point line. I am going to come down by 1 centimeter. After the bust point line, and before the bust point line, I will mark 1 centimeter. The reason why I did this, when I want to make my connection, so that I will avoid every form of pointiness on that on the breast part of the outfit. So up here, I'm going to take 1 centimeter on the above bust line. On the above bust line, take note. And on the after this line, I am going to take a little bit more. I will take 1.5 centimeter. I'll take 1.5 centimeter, and I am going to connect from this point down to this point. If you have a curve ruler, it will be a lot better and smoother, but I think I'm doing fine, as you can see. So I am going to connect from this point. After this bust line, I am going to connect down to the under bust. So the next thing to do is to connect from here to this part as well. Sorry guys, I have a baby at the background. Please forgive me. Baby is trying to say hello to you all. So as you can see, I've connected this. Then I will connect this point to this angle. This side is a little bit difficult for me. I think I'm doing a good job. My hands are not perfect, but the lines are not perfect, but I tried. So that is it, guys. So the next thing to do is to connect from this point to this side. Like so. And do the same thing on this side. So that is sorted out. So the next step to take is we are going to connect from the depth of this neck up to this upper bust line here. Like so. So that is it, guys. So now you will see the reason why I extended this line. I am going to connect from this point up to this part like this. Can you see that that line has served me as a guide down to the under bust? I hope you can see it has served me now as a guide down to the under bust. So that is it. So from this armhole line, I am trying to skip the armhole, but let me draft the armhole. I'm going to get the midpoint from this part to this part. So I'm going to get the midpoint, which is here, and I will go in by 1 centimeter. Then come up here by 2 centimeter, and I will connect and take it from here. So that is my armhole. What I want to say is that the armhole will be necessary if the yoke is going to be included on the blouse. I am making just like a tutorial, a blouse with a yoke and a blouse without yoke. What I am going to be needing is the down part of this pattern. So I'm not going to be needing the upper part, but I have to explain it so that it will serve you as a guide. And as we proceed, this side will also serve me as a guide as we proceed. On this part, I am going to come up by 1 centimeter. The reason is because this is the place where the connection you will make from here will land first before going to the armhole. So I am going to connect from here. So, but before then, I'm supposed to measure from this part. I have 7 centimeter, and I will still turn it to make sure I have the same 7 centimeter on this part. So it ended here. So I'm going to connect. It ended very well. I'm going to connect from here. So I've connected it, and I will take it to the armhole like so. So guys, when we have connected this upper part, then the next thing to do is to measure this angle. Whatever we have from here to this bust point, let me measure. I have 10 centimeter. I'm going to transfer the 10 centimeter on this side like this, and I'm going to take the full measurement. I have 20 centimeter, and I will mark 20 centimeter on this last line, and I'm going to connect it with a ruler. This will serve as a guide as we proceed. So I'm going to measure the same thing on this part, on this armhole line, and make a mark as well, and extend the line So the reason why I drew this line is, as we proceed, you will understand better. I am going to come out here by 1 centimeter. Let me take a measurement of 1 centimeter. And on this part, I am going to take 1 centimeter as well. The reason is because I am going to make a connection from this angle to this place. Then I will extend the curve to this part. Have you seen how it's looking at the moment? The reason why I extended this part is because when you look at the side of the boob, it's usually bigger than what you have towards the center of your boob. So in order to allow your breast to fit in perfectly well, you have to extend this side, especially for people that have bigger boobs. The size of this person is a little bit small, but she got some boobs, so I added a little bit. But if you are on the small side, you can just do the equal measurement you have here, then you just take it up here, land it on this part, and connect it up. So that is it, guys. Then if you want the upper part of this cup to have a kind of another design, which we normally see, it will have a joining on the top, then we are going to come down by 4 centimeter here. I'm going to come down by 4 centimeter and come down here by 4 centimeter, and I will draw a line to this part. I will use my red to do the connection. So this is a design on its own if you wish to do that on your blouse. But if you don't want to, you can skip that and do the normal cup. As you can see. So when we are going to cut it, we'll cut this part as well. So I think the cup is ready. For the neckline, I'm going to, if the yoke is going to be needed, we all already know what to do. You measure your neckline. So I'm going to take 9 centimeter as the depth of my neck and 10 centimeter as the width. Takes 10 centimeter, and I am coming down here as well to measure the 10 centimeter. I'm going to connect it with a ruler. I have a reason for that. It will serve me as a guide because I don't have a curve ruler yet. So I connect it this way. So as you can see, from here, I'm gonna draw my neck design to help me. So that's my neck design. So the next thing to do is to transfer the full body measurement on this part. So the full body measurement of this client, I have from the bust, above the bust line, I am going to measure, I have 86 centimeter as the bust measurement. Then 86 centimeter divided by 4, I will have 21 centimeter, and I will mark 21, and I will have 21.5 centimeter, and I will mark 21.5 centimeter here. I am going to measure whatever that is missing here on this dart. I have 2.5 centimeter. I'll add 2.5 centimeter as well. Yeah. Then I'll add extra 4 centimeter as my seam allowance. And I will do the same thing equally on this under bust. I am going to skip this line. We are not going to touch this line because this place has already covered the bust point line. Then on the under bust measurement, I have 70 centimeter divided by 4, which will give me 18 centimeter. Then it's at this point. Then I will include the missing dart that I have here, which is 4 centimeter. I will make mark of 4 centimeter and add another 4 centimeter as my seam. Then I will do the same thing on the last line, which is the half length of the blouse is 71 centimeter divided by 4. I will have 18 centimeter, then which is here, plus 4 centimeter that is missing here. I'll add it, and my seam allowance, which is 4 centimeter, and I am going to connect all of those dotted places with a straight ruler. So that is it for the front panel. So I am going to cut out this. So as you can see, all these places are going. Yeah, I'm taking them off. These places you're seeing. I'm not gonna make use of the yoke, but if you're... So guys, when you have added the full measurement of the outfit on this part and you have done virtually everything that you need to do concerning the outfit, the pattern, all you need to do, because of this design we have up here, all you need to do, if you really want to add this design, what you need to do is to take another paper, like I have mine right here, a see-through paper, place it on top of this place. Then what you need to do is to smoothen out this angle, take it together and connect it very well, like I'm doing now. Then smoothen this part as well, as you can see. When you must have smoothened everything very well, because that is how you are going to place it on top of your bust cup. Then you can now cut it out the way it is now, and remember to add a little bit of seam allowance when you do that, so that you will not run out of fabric when you are trying to join that on your cup. So you just cut it out and use it when you are making your top. So guys, I've already cut out the pattern. As you can see, I've cut them out. So we're going to flip them. So this is the center front part. I'm going to turn it, as you can see. And on this part, I'm going to turn it as well. So on this part, I'm going to turn here and put it here. Then on this part, I'm going to turn and put it here. So that's it. This is how it's going to be. So you have to label them carefully. This is 1A, 1B, 1C, then 2A, 2B, and 2C. So why this is the center front, I don't have to label it, because when you open it, you know, you already know it's supposed to be at the center. So we are going to draft the back panel. I already have my shoulder line drawn. I drew my shoulder line. All the lines, all the horizontal lines that we have at the front panel is what I transferred here, but I just kept the above the bust line, which is not necessary. What we're going to be needing is the armhole line, which is at this point. Then, and I'm not going to start drawing the back armhole and all that, because I'm not going to use the yoke for this outfit. But if you're going to use the yoke for this outfit, for your design, then you have to follow the front armhole that I already did and carve your back panel. Then the next thing to do is to measure the depth of my neck. I'm gonna take, this is the armhole line, which is 18 centimeter. I'm gonna come down a little bit by 2 cm because I want it to be very deep. I'm gonna come down by 2 centimeter. The client wants it deeper. So on this part, I'm going to take out my dart measurement. I have 10 centimeter as my front dart, and I will do equally the same thing on this place. I'll mark 10 centimeter and I will connect it with my ruler. Remember to add your zipper allowance. As you can see, I have 3.5 centimeter on this part as my zipper allowance. Then what I am going to do, this is where my armhole ended, and I am going to still draw the line because it will serve as a guide. I'll draw the line, then come up here as I did at the front by 1 centimeter. Then from this part, I am going to connect to this area as my neck design. So it depends on how you want it. It depends on how you want it. So this is what I'm gonna take as my neck design. So that is my neck design at the back. So from this above, from this armhole line, I'm going to measure 2 centimeter. I'll take 2 centimeter here and go down to my under bust line and take 2 centimeter before and after the line, this vertical line, the dart line. I'll take 2 centimeter on each side. Then I am going to connect from the up here down to this part. Connect it down to the half length line. Just like what I did at the front. Then I will transfer the body measurement. I'm going to measure from this part, which is 86 centimeter divided by 4. I have 21.5 centimeter, and I'll mark 21.5 centimeter here. And I'll add my 4 centimeter seam allowance. Then on this part, I will do the same thing and add the missing space here, which is about 1 centimeter. I will add it and mark my measurement. I am going to use the same thing that I have here to apply to this line. Then we move over to the under bust measurement. I will take my 70 centimeter divided by 4, which will give me 18 centimeter. I'll mark 18 centimeter. Then add 4 centimeter that is already missing here, which is at this level. Then add my 4 centimeter seam allowance, and I will do the same thing on this part. 71 centimeter divided by 4, and I will have about 18 centimeter plus 4 cm. Then and my seam, which is 4 centimeter, and I connected with my ruler. Then the next thing to do is to cut out the pattern and take out this dart, which I have already done. I have already cut it out. So I'm gonna take this out, then take this out. Then this is what we have as my back panel. So this is the front. This is the front panel. So as you all can see, so everything is ready. So I want to assure you that when you try this out, you will see that it's going to come out very perfect by God's grace. So thank you guys. Thank you for your support. Thank you for staying with me. Thank you for your patience. I love you all. Please keep sharing my video. Thank you for everything. I appreciate each and every one of you. Remember, if you are new on my channel, please click on that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell for more videos to come, and see you next on my next video. Bye.